Hey guys, so welcome back to another video. So today we are going to discuss about icons and shapes and how you can implement them using Fyne. So we can just run this simple application that I have here and see how it actually looks like. So this is a simple application and this is where our icon is. So to get started, we can start by setting an icon. You can just use that. So for the icons, we have built-in icons using the theme, and then we also have different icons, like you can upload your own logo to the application, or you can use this built-in. So in this case we can just use any theme dot icon. This is how you use built-in icons. So we can run this and see how it looks like. Yeah, you can see it is successfully set. So this is how you set built-in icons. And if you want to set your own logos, for me I have the Fyne logo here. I'm going to use it in my application, so you can just get rid of this. So the first thing we need to do, we need to load it. We need to load the image, so we can just say icon path, which is going to be equal to the name. It's going to be Fyne logo.png. We need to add error handling so that we can be able to know if it's there or it's not. So we have the icon data. Then we can say, of course, it's going to be having an error, so that if it's not found, os dot read os dot read file, and then the file is going to be the icon path. Then we're going to say if there is not equal to nil, we're going to say find dot log error. Going to log the error, we can say failed to load the icon. Then we're going to return the error, and then we're going to display it. We're going to say icon resource, going to be Fyne dot new, Fyne dot new static resource, and then we're going to have icon, should be in quotes, icon, then we apply the icon data, and then we're going to set it on the window. So we're going to have window dot set icon to icon resource. So this is how you use an external, that's how you set an external image or logo as your icon in the application. Yeah, as you can see, we have successfully set it. So the next thing that we can look at is we can display various logos. We can display various built-in icons so that you can be able to know how to access them. So we talk about the built-in icons, and of course these ones you're going to be using maybe in your buttons or in your sidebar. So we can have the home icon. You can just say home equals to widget dot new icon, and then we have theme dot home icon. And then here what I'm going to do, I'm going to maybe display them, but first, before I'm going to say built-in icons container. So that's going to be a content, which is going to say content is going to be a container dot new. How am I going to display this? We can say container dot new grid so that it's going to be in columns. New grid, I can say maybe how many columns, can split in 3 columns, and then I can say maybe I can have home. Okay, let's just do this. Let's just try this one first. Home. And of course, I'm going to display it here. We're going to say contents, and then we can run this and see how it's going to look like. Yeah, this is the home. Okay, we can add some more details to it, and maybe we can try and use, because this is the grid, let me try and use a vbox container new vbox that we have. This one is going to be the home icon, or we can just call it maybe the home grid. Call it the home grid, and then I'm just going to come here and say home grid. Yes, so I'm going to add a label here so that you can say maybe home, so that we able to know which item is this. So we're going to have a home container, so that we're going to have a widget dot new widget dot new vbox dot new vbox. Oh, it's container, sorry, container dot new vbox. So we're going to have the home icon, and then below it I'm going to display the label, so that we're going to have a widget dot new label with style. I'm going to say home icon, and then find the text align center, then find the text style bold equals to true. So we're going to have here the home container. So we can have here the home container. Okay, instead of, let me just have the home grid here, and then I can put it here, the home container. We can run this and see how this is going to look like. Yeah, so that's how it's going. This is the home icon. Now we can add more icons. Apart from the home one, we can maybe look for the mail sent, maybe theme dot mail sent. So these are the various containers, the icons I mean. So we're going to say mail sent, of course, mail send icon. You can say here mail send icon. Then we're going to have mail send. Then we can come here and add mail send content. Then we can run this. We're going to have the second icon, yeah, mail send, and then maybe you can add one last one, maybe account. Can come here dot theme dot account icon. So you can just come here and say account icon. Then you're going to have account. Then you can come here as well and say account. And then we're going to have one last one here, account, say container. And then we can see how this looks like. So that is how you can display various icons on your application: home icon, mail icon, and so on. Of course, you can add some some buttons, and then with the icons, and then you can maybe display it for actions. Another thing we can add in that application, we can load images and display them. Load images and display them. So I'm going to load this image. So I'm going to come here and say, let's say we want to display an image. So I'm just going to say image path, so that will locate where it is. Of course, it's going to be Fyne logo.png. After defining the path, we're going to define a canvas that's going to hold that image. So we're going to say canvas dot new image, canvas dot new image from file, and then I'm going to say the image path, and then I'm going to say image dot fill mode. I want to fill the original, so I'm going to be canvas dot fill original, and then I can maybe set size, image dot set size, so that I can resize it. Find a new size 150 and a height of 150. I can come here and add the image here. Then let's see how it looks like. That's how you load images into your application. Yeah, you can see that's how it looks like. Okay. Another thing we can do and demonstrate is shapes. We have various shapes in Fyne. Of course, you can use shapes to draw your custom graphs and charts. So let's try and draw some simple shapes. You can maybe draw a rectangle. I can just call it reg, which is going to be a widget dot new rectangle dot new rectangle. What am I missing? Is it widget? Really, am I supposed to be canvas? I think it's supposed to be canvas. But new, you can see there's a circle and so on, but as first we need a rectangle. We can define our color. You can say maybe it's a color dot black. I want mine to be black. Color dot black, and then we can set the mean size. Set mean size to find this new size. We can say maybe 200, width and height of 200 by 200. So that's how we draw a rectangle. I can come here and add it. Then we can look at it. Let's see how it's going to look like. Let's see how it's going to look like. Okay, this one is filling everything. Next, try set mean size, find the mean size 150. We can say maybe 100. And say maybe 100. Let's try 100. Let's see how it's going to look like. Okay, it's still filling. Okay, so we can just comment this out because of time. Just comment it out so that we can proceed. Then we can run this. So you can see the rectangle. Yeah, there's the rectangle that we're talking about. Another thing you can draw a line. Of course, you can draw a line. So you can just come and say here line is equal to canvas of new, because you can draw a circle as well. Canvas, and then you can say maybe color dot black, and then line dot stroke width. You can define the stroke width. You can maybe say 4. Then you can add it so that we can be able to see that particular line. Let's see how this is going to look like. This is the line. This is the line below it. So that's how you add icons, images, plus the app icon, the built-in icon, and if you have your company icon, you can add it as you have seen here. You can draw these rectangles, you can use them to draw graphs and so on, and then you'll be able to come up with beautiful applications. So I think this is for today. I just had a short video. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.